MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The homestand continues with the second of two between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. James Paxton is on the mound for game two. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Dee Gordon will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Paxton has his sign on his way with the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
In the second spot,
Odubel Herrera will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Shelby Miller is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Lawrence Singer comes forward hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out. Miguel Sano will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that misses 2-2. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is out. Rusney Castillo will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and as you can see his home and road splits there, he's been a much better hitter away from home. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Miller sets. Here's the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Hardy is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. High in the air into shallow left center. Herrera on the run. And the inning is over. Dee Gordon is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Tyler Saladino will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but Now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Miller's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting,
Lawrence Singer is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Maikel Franco is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he got him. Corey Dickerson in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. A night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Well, that didn't take long. This is their second home run here in the inning, and they've managed to turn this deficit into a lead.
Into the box now, Scott Van Slyke. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Line toward center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming. Carlos Ruiz will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Tyler Saladino comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Saladino is retired, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder number 15.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman
Felipe Escobar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings. Carlos Ruiz makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Lawrence Singer will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castillo is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Corey Dickerson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Justin Smoak will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Scott Van Slyke. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Barry Carpenter will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
And you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
This one's flared toward left center. Hardy onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Keone Kela will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, Tyler Saladino, and they'll need him to get something going here. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. In the air out toward right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. And things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Felipe Escobar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. Leading off the inning, J.J. Hardy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Odubel Herrera will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sack fly right here.
Drew Storen is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 45, Drew Storen.
Storen's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second.
Well, they won't get an out on this play. This will be scored an infield single, but now that's going to load the bases, so their troubles are just getting even deeper now.
One and one, here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting,
Jay Bruce comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores, and not in time as the 2nd run scores. Hector Batista will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Lawrence Singer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And that's over. 3-1. Turned on down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
now batting,
Miguel Sano gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bruce racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Throw won't get him.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall, and he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Number 51 will come in and pitch now.
51.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, every run helps, but they're running out of outs right now, and I think defensively, you're happy to trade that run for the out.
Dickerson.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo moving to his left. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels get just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Angels 3. Ready now, Maikel Franco. He drew a walk his first time up. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Whose name? Castillo.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. J.J. Hardy stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Storen comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with striding in to start the 9th, Barry Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The shortstop,
Tyler Saladino gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ronald Melendez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Bruce ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. And how about that? Ronald Melendez has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this, watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Alex Colomé is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Danny Espinoza will come on as a pinch hitter. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. It's not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center field.
Lawrence Singer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. David Ross will come on now as the pinch hitter. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
1-1, here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead.